Hey guys, I'm Sam. So do you all know about Goh? You know, the random guy who hangs around with Ash? Okay, I'm just kidding. In all seriousness, Goh is the new protagonist whose goal is to catch each and every Pokemon and finally Mew. Over the course of Pokemon Journey's first 50 episodes, he caught a sizable number of Pokemon. But of all those, which one are his best ones? In this video, I will be covering the topic of the top 10 Goh Pokemon, and joining me for this video is my friend Deano.
What's going on, guys? It's Pokemon trainer Deano, and today I will be training Sam for this ranking. Thanks for having me, Sam.
It's my pleasure. So for the honorable mentions, we have Eternatus. Now Goh and Ash caught Eternatus together in episode 45. But since Goh's Pokédex recorded it, so yeah, it does belongs to Goh technically. It was sealed however, so it's interesting whether it counts as a Goh Pokemon or not. Regardless, it gets a spot on this list as the honorable mention. Also, the huge Magikarp Goh caught in episode 24, named the Lord, and the Scovid Goh caught, which evolved into a Greedent, gave us two pretty interesting filler episodes. So they are also in the honorable mentions.
Of course, we can't forget about Misdreavus and Sandile. Misdreavus was caught in episode 9, and Sandile was caught in episode 14. However, they haven't been interesting until episode 23, Panic in the Park. With the scarcity of the food, Misdreavus and Sandile decided to cooperate and trick the other Pokemon to give them food. They haven't been too big of a role outside this episode, but in this episode they showed us their goofy and lovable personality. Unexpectedly, they also showed us adorable chemistry between the two. We definitely hope we can see those two in a bigger role in the future soon. Also, shout out to my boy Arctozo. I love this Pokemon.
With that out of the way, it's time to discuss the actual list. So let's go! Number 10. Heracross. So many people might not even know about this, but at one point Goh met this weird bug trainer from Sinnoh who wanted a pincer. But since Goh did not want to trade away his own pincer, he decided to find a wild one. Long story short, over the course of the episode, Goh's own pincer started liking the girl's Heracross, so Goh caught another pincer and traded it away to get the Heracross. Heracross has proven himself to be quite the battler against Ash's Pikachu and Team Rocket's Gacha Pokemon. And Goh actually used it later on the Mewtwo episode as well. Its relationship with Pinsir is hilarious as well. And I feel it definitely deserves a spot on this list. Number 9. Darmanitan.
Here we have another commonly forgotten Pokemon, Big Boy Darmanitan. Just like Sandile, he was also caught in episode 14. In the same episode, he came in handy and fought in the Golok raid alongside Dragonite. In his first battle, he already proves to be one of the strongest Goh Pokemon at the time. He also plays a role in episode 22 when he inspires Scorbunny to learn a fire move. However, I have the feeling that since episode 23, he hasn't been nerfed a lot. In episode 23, he didn't stand a chance against Scyther, and we haven't seen him that much since then. That's quite sad, since I really do like this Pokemon of Goh and his grumpy and proud personality.
Number 8. Golurk. Goh caught Golurk in episode 14. The whole gang raid battles Golurk, after which Goh catches it, and ever since then, it has acted as a sort of guardian of the Cerise path. It made notable appearances in episode 23 and episode 38, and I found it really interesting how it is usually good and calm but goes berserk after its seal is broken apart. It is also extremely strong, defeating multiple Pokemon with relative ease, and I really hope Goh uses it more in future. Number 7. Raichu.
So now let's talk about Raichu. Raichu was caught in episode 35. Wait, episode 35? That's 18 episodes ago. Time flies, man. But she was a female Pikachu at the time. At first I wanted her to stay as a Pikachu, but after she evolved to Raichu, it was so cool and I realized that this is the better choice. Raichu has a lovable personality of finding berries and giving them to others. We see this in Cerie's lab where she gave all the Pokemon berries to eat. This also happens in episode 53 when he gave Suicune some berries to eat. With her lovable personality, we think she deserves a spot on this list.
Number 6. Flygon.
Flygon is without a doubt one of the aces Goh currently has on his team. Goh caught him in episode 36 in a huge standstill, with Flygon being a reason. The fact that a wild Flygon can cause that much impact and damage already proves his raw strength. If that's not enough, Flygon become even stronger under Goh's care, being able to go toe to toe against Zapdos, with a boot of course, in episode 40. That's a legendary Pokemon. He is an absolute badass, even though I hope Ash caught it. Under Goh's care and his absolute natural strength, he is definitely one of the coolest Pokemon of the gang and deserves to make it on the list.
Number 5. Scyther. Goh's first capture where he faced trouble. But ever since after that, Scyther has showed itself to be quite the passionate Pokemon. I love its angry personality and leadership quality like episode 23. In episode 7, he displayed some interest in Pokemon battles, but due to Goh's lack of experience as a trainer, he lost. However, if the rumors are true, then we might be seeing Goh use Scyther again in the Big Storm episode. There's a high possibility that Goh's Scyther might be evolving into Scizor at some point. And if that's the case, then I'm down for it. I love Scizor. Seeing Goh's Scyther evolve into one would be so great to see. Number 4. Suicune.
So wait. I know, Suicune will be controversial and honestly, I wasn't happy with the capture in episode 53 at first either, since in the words of Zach, it was Sobble all over again. However, throughout the episode, the bond really developed, so that it feels earned. It represents what Goh went through throughout the whole series. He begins as a trainer that catches everything with one ball, which he also did here, but he actually bonded with the Pokemon afterwards, and he even used his previously called Pokemon Raichu and Alolan Executor, which I find very nice, and a newly caught Pokemon Drowsy to help on his mission. Even so, for me, it is still too early in the series, and he hasn't that much screen time. The development in this whole episode and the majestic nature of Suicune himself. Just look at him, so elegant and beautiful, makes him on the number 4 spot on our list.
Number 3. Farfetch'd. In episode 20, after multiple failed attempts, Goh finally managed to catch this Farfetch'd, which has a tendency to use his leek as a bat. Ever since then, Farfetch'd has made notable appearances throughout the series. In episode 23, we saw a funny scene of it trying to eat its own leek and helping out to seal the goal alert. Episode 30, where it trained with Riolu but got defeated easily. And episode 32, where we saw how Goh took it to the Johto region to help him catch Pokemon. But my favorite fact of it has to be episode 27 and episode 28. It makes so much sense how Ash and Goh have a counterpart Pokemon. In episode 1, we saw how Goh said that, oh, Farfetch'd cannot evolve. And now he has a Farfetch'd of his own today. So later on in the series, when Goh and Goh's Cantonian Farfetch'd will witness Ash's Galarian Farfetch'd evolving, it is going to be one heck of a scene. I will really enjoy it. Number 2. Sobble.
So Sobble will have a special episode next week. Sam and I actually disagree on the topic whether Sobble should evolve. I love Sobble as a little baby, however Sam has a special love for Drizzle. But that's okay. Regardless of whether Sobble will or should evolve, we can all agree that Sobble is a lovable baby, similar to Suicune. I wasn't happy with the capture at all actually. I wanted Ash to catch it, or Chloe nowadays, and also that he just caught it so early on in the episode. But the development later on is very cool. We have this lovable little creature that is always around Goh, and his dynamic with Raboot and Cinderace is godly. Can't wait to see what is in store next week. But for us, it's number 2 without a doubt.
I personally want Goh Sobble to evolve eventually. It would make so much sense because Sobble is the crybaby. Really reminds me of Ash's Gligar back in the days of Sinnoh, who evolved and finally managed to overcome his crybaby nature. They can really show the same thing with Goh Sobble, and if they manage to make it as impactful as Ash's Gligar, then I'm down for it. We will see how it goes. And finally, Goh's best Pokemon out of all. Number 1. Cinderace. Okay, now it was a very obvious one, but it is what it is. If you see me on Twitter, my name is Sam or Oak Propaganda on that account, by the way. You know how big of a Raboot stan I am. I consider Goh's Raboot to be my all-time favorite character. And a big reason for it is his edgy, badass, yet caring personality. All of that made me fall in love with the Pokemon species, and it's overall a key part of Goh's development. It felt so intense when he fought against Zapdos, Flygon, Garbodor, and everything else. Its evolution was cool too, although I would still argue that it should have happened later on in the series. We deserve to see much more of Raboot. Oh, and Scorbunny too, I guess, but Scorbunny lasted for like, how many? I guess 12 episodes or something? I feel bad that Scorbunny went away without making much of an impact. Raboot, on the other hand, in my opinion, is one of the best developed companion Pokemon till date. As of right now, Goh Cinderace deserves his own video at some point. We will see. So that's it. Those are the top 10 best Goh Pokemon as of right now. With all the new stuff he catches in future, the list is surely to change. Shout out to Deano for helping me with this video. His channel link will be in the description below. Make sure to check it out as well.
Again, thank you for having me, Sam. I hope we can do this again sometime. That's it for me. Catch you next time.
So make sure to leave a like, subscribe, and ring the bell for the future content. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you next time.